That's all the stuff that I've carried with me on the last 20 days of videotaping and stuff that you've seen. It's all the gear. And the back seat is basically food and clothes. So, just a little Ford Ranger made up like a big camper truck, but not really that big. So I've been agitating them a bit. So, 11 years later, I think our tent was here, cooking bacon here. There's Ritter's pit. There's an anthill. They get the rest of the Tillamook. Ancient aliens. I think we're gonna play this game for a while. Use the kick drum sifter and a metal detecting shovel, and we'll get out here. We'll look for. I think we're gonna head straight towards that pointy hill again, where we hiked out this way really far and we doubled back. Ugh, fly. Stop, fly. And look for a good concentration, not more than a few hundred yards out here. And we'll do a little bit of digging. And then we'll do one last evening wander. It's really hot, but the sun is slanting, so it's coming through everything. And look at these ant piles. Not just ant piles, I think these will be the areas where we're going to do a lot of our collecting and sifting. But look at the light just shining through them right now. Sunstones. But yeah, look at this clad from where they have brought up all of these stones. They're all sunstones. They made literally a mountain out of it. As it's shining like that. There's the regular dirt. And there's their palace. Crazy. Gonna rob your biggest ones off the edge of your pile here. Our holes are way too big on this sifter. It's crazy that there's moisture in this dirt just a few inches down. But yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, we're not sifting, we're going wandering. These are crazy pits where people have dug down, but these are actually embedded all through it. And so these are ones that have worn out. The entire surface is the eroded out results of that. Okay, here's the truck. We're doing another wander. This time we're going straight sideways of it. So I use dead reckoning too. So we have this entire long escarpment that runs along here. And then if you just swivel yourself this way and treat this like a whole other side of the box. And we have this set of hills with real distinct little ridges in it and stuff like pyramids. And you come over here and if you treat this like a whole other escarpment, then you know you're running parallel between this and this, and you have big fixtures like the mines and stuff. And so wherever you're walking, even if you lose sight of your thing, just try and pay attention to where you are relative to all the points of land where you've seen. See how we have another knob out here? But that's what I'm doing. I'm running basically this side of my truck now, straight out. Loving this direction. There are way more rounded stones, meaning to me that they were rounded around in water and time and have assumed their shape, and they just seem way more pure to me because of that. I just found our second for sure of the day. Beautiful. It's a copper Schiller. It's really hard to see with this camera. Oh, it's there. This I'm going to have to put in my pocket and sit. Oh, there it is. It's really hard to see in the viewfinder, but it's copper colored Schiller. It's beautiful. I want to just keep collecting out of this area. It's gorgeous. All these pure round ones will have a good Schiller when they get polished a little bit. This is really fun for kids too, and people with less mobility, because this is so flat, because you can get a motorhome out here or a van with a lift, because you can push a wheelchair a little distance and gather stuff or use a walker or walk yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is a real treasure to have for everybody, because it's gemstones on flat ground, on surface. So it's big, you can tell when they're buried. Oh, that's our biggest of the day. Look at that. That's awesome. Awesome. Working through yet another ant paradise here, with that evening sun coming through. And if you're still with me on this adventure, I hope you're enjoying it. There's our second red and the third of my life. It's not huge. None of them have been huge. But look. Oh, it's another true diamond shape, just like the other red Schiller sunstone. Man, don't they stand out. Man. Wow. We did it. We did it, we did it, we did it. There. This one's got copper Schiller stuck in there. I know it's little, but it's there. I could see it glowing from a foot away. But like I say, we put them in water and move them around in the light, and there'll be a dozen of them that we've accidentally collected. So that's part of the trick, is just look for good pure samples and then clean them up later and enjoy your surprises. That one has a strong blue Schiller to it. It's a magic time of day when the light's just filling them up and they're glowing with sunshine. There's a big one for you. Look at that. That will work. Just pulled those two out. It must be in the land of bigger stones. Which is good. I'm finishing the hunt with an assortment of larger cutting stones. That's why you reach down for little ones. I was pouring one like that out, and that came out in my hand. So sometimes it's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a nice big pier. And a gentle breeze. The copper Schiller in this one. See it? Dust with them. And yes, this is 2 hours later, and I'm still wandering around. We've actually been out here all day, of course. But soaking it in while I'm here. Well, the light's actually getting so low that all the pebbles are creating angles. I'm working my way once more back to the truck, and I remember the very first time that we pulled in here late at night. A van load of us. My parents had been here before, and they were bringing me and my 3 kids and my wife out here, and our buddy Ritter, and we all showed up, and they said the ground will be covered, and we got out, and I shined my flashlight on the ground, and it was. And I just remember thinking how magical, because it had just been headlights and jackrabbits up until that point. And driving, and driving, and driving, and are we there yet? And crossing an entire state. And now that was 11 years ago. So time flies. Kids get older. Let us live our lives while we have the moment here on Earth. Hey, truck. I am. Shooter's hole. Okay, last look around at this beautiful place until we're here again. And you know how that goes. Say it now, because you never know. For everybody who's staying camping out here, I hope that you have a beautiful and successful hunt. For me, we have our next destination chosen on the map. So if you like this, remember to hit the thumbs up. Lets other people know it's a good video to watch and something fun. And lets me know you liked it. And then if you subscribe, it's free. And remember, if you subscribe, next to that is a little bell icon. If you hit the bell icon, that'll let you know every time that I post up one of these adventures. And there are many, many to come. We have many recorded already, so every time I get a chance to pull over and edit when we're not actually hunting treasure or wandering, I'll send one out. And that's how you can keep from missing it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope to see you on the next spot. And take care of yourself. Please take care of each other. And you know this part. Off into sunset. It's the Wild West. So away we go.